Welcome to the installation, commissioning, and operation guide for the NB4LE-AFD. Before we begin, disconnect the power supply, wear insulating gloves and protective goggles. The necessary tools include wire strippers, crimping tools, wires of appropriate specifications, wire lugs, electric screwdrivers, flathead screwdrivers, insulating gloves, and a multimeter. Before starting the installation, please carefully read the instructions to ensure that the circuit breaker specifications and requirements match the predetermined working conditions, and select an appropriate installation location. The technique to the NB4LE-AFD installation is to first align the upper end of the circuit breaker with the upper edge of the ding rail, then gently pressing down on the lower edge to push in the bottom latch, ensuring the circuit breaker is correctly inserted into the ding rail. To dismantle the circuit breaker, use a flathead screwdriver to pull out the stopper, gently lift the bottom of the circuit breaker to separate it from the DIN rail, and then slightly tilt it forward at a 45-degree angle for easy removal. Before the wiring process starts, choose the appropriate cross-sectional area based on the product's current rating. First, use the wire stripper to carefully strip off 11 to 13 mm outer insulation of the copper wire to expose a suitable length of the wire. Next, use a crimping tool to firmly crimp the wire lugs onto the copper wire ends to ensure the reliability of the connection. For NB4LE-AFD users, please follow the installation instructions and the product's physical labeling to connect the incoming line and outgoing line ends. Finally, it is recommended to use an electric screwdriver that has a set torque value to tighten the wires. This is important because it ensures that the connection is stable and safe. After this step is completed, the wiring process is done. When connecting the NB4LE-AFD to the terminal box, it is essential to strictly follow the electrical wiring diagram to ensure every connection point is correctly and securely made. During the wiring process, always comply with local electrical regulations and standards. Before powering up, check that the handle operation is smooth and unobstructed. After powering on, use a multimeter to perform continuity testing on the circuit breaker to verify its normal operation. When the circuit breaker is open, incoming line to neutral is about 230 volts. Outgoing line to neutral is below 20 volts. When closed, outgoing line to neutral is about 230 volts. It drops below 20 volts when the circuit breaker is open again. Pressing the residual current device test button automatically trips the circuit breaker. This indicates the circuit breaker is correctly wired. Indicator light explanation. Blue always bright indicates normal working. Red flashing 10 seconds indicates residual current fault. Red and blue flashing alternatively 10 seconds indicates arcade fault. If you encounter any problem, please refer to the troubleshooting guide. We provide diagnostic methods and solutions for common faults, including failure to close or frequent tripping of the circuit breaker. For more information, please visit our official website or get in touch with our local representatives for assistance.